Greetings to all. Welcome to Future Officers Academy. Today we are going to see the hot topic of the year, session 32. So under this we are going to deal the topics of Mediation Act 2023 and Water Act 1974. With that 2024 Act also we are going to see. Then new declaration. These are the topics we are going to discuss today. Our first topic is about Mediation Act 2023. So first, we have to know about what is mediation. Mediation is a voluntary, binding process in which an impartial and neutral mediator facilitates disputing parties in reaching a settlement. A mediator does not impose a solution but create a conducive environment in which disputing parties can resolve all their disputes. Mediation is tried and tested alternative method of dispute resolution. It has proved to be a great success in cities like Delhi, Ranchi, Jamshedpur, Nagpur, Chandigarh, and Aurangabad. Mediation is a structured process where a neutral person uses specialized communication and negotiation techniques. Litigants participating in the mediation process have unequivocal endorsed it. Other than mediation, there are some other dispute resolution methods such as arbitration, negotiation, and conciliation. Now, what are the key features of this Mediation Act? It has pre-litigation process. Pre-litigation process. Next, disputes not fit for mediation. And third, applicability. Fourth, mediation process. Mediators. Mediation Council of India. Mediation settlement agreement. Community mediation. So these are some of the features of this Mediation Act. Now, why does India need to promote this kind of mediations? To tackle the case pendency, also the absence of standalone laws on mediation, and mediation as tool for true justice and social change, aspirations to become an international mediation hub. So these are all the some of the things we need under this Mediation Act. Also, the key issues and concerns under this Act are mandating pre-litigation mediation, limited relevant experience of mediators, also requiring central government approval before issuing the regulations, by challenging in enforcing international settlements, also the multiple registration needed for mediators, and undefined terminology. So these are some of the issues seen. Also the issues with online mediations also have been seen. Now what are the steps have been took to this Mediation Act are phase introduction of mandatory pre-litigation, also by reduced time frame, capacity building, scaling accessibility, use of disruptive technologies are some of the key facts to improve this Mediation Act. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about Water Act 1974. Before this, we have to know about the provisions of Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Amendment Bill 2024. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 has long been a cornerstone of Indian environment legislation to ensure sustainable management of water resources. The recent amendment seeks to address certain shortcomings and adapt regulatory frameworks to contemporary needs. Amendments in the Water Act are also necessary to make in line with their Air Act, as both laws contain similar provisions. Now, what are the major amendment provisions? Decriminalization of minor offences, It focuses on decriminalization minor offenses related to water pollution, alleviating fears of imprisonment for technical or procedural lapse. The rationale is to ensure penalties align with the severity of offences, promoting compliance without overly burdening stakeholders. Also, exemption for certain industrial plants. The amendment bill empowers the central government to exempt specific categories of industrial plants from certain statutory restrictions, such as those outlined in Section 25 regarding the establishment of new outlets and discharge. Also, the enhanced regulatory oversight also have been introduced. Now, what are the salient features of Water Prevention and Control Pollution Act 1974? It was enacted for the prevention and control of water pollution and maintaining or restoring the wholesomeness of water. The central and state pollution control boards have been constituted under Section 3 and 4 of the Act respectively. The Central Pollution Control Board, that is CPCB, a statutory organization, was constituted in September 1974 under the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. The CPCB was entrusted with the powers and functions under the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. It functions under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and coordinates with the state pollution control boards and other agencies. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about Delhi Declaration, that is New Delhi Declaration. In this, the G20 new declaration have been take place. We are going to see the highlights of those things. First thing is the uniqueness of the declaration. The common thing is filled with deliverables on a range of issues. It is also crafted in a different way, not the usual paragraphs that are structured in a joint declaration. Instead, it starts with preamble and then has 10 chapters and ends with conclusion. On Ukraine, the big sticking point was Ukraine-Russia conflict, which was addressed in detail in 7 paragraphs. This is much more elaborate than the Bali Declaration, which had just 2 paragraphs. The Russia-Ukraine paragraphs did not condemn Russia for its actions, nor did not call an aggression, but the West also got what it wanted: strong, sustainable, balanced and inclusive growth. It talks about the global economic situation, advancing financial inclusion and fighting corruption. It works to implement the action plan against fugitive economic offenders that will help strengthen international cooperation and information sharing. Accelerating progress on sustainable development goals also have been done under this. Also, the Green Development Pact for Sustainable Future also have been said under this. Next, the multilateral institution for the 21st century. Also, they also managing debt vulnerabilities of low and middle income countries and sort of exchange of tax relevant information on crypto assets by 2027. Also, the technological transformation and digital public infrastructure have been also said under this. The G20 leaders agreed on G20 framework for digital public infrastructure and global digital public infrastructure repository, that is GDPR. So this framework calls for building interoperable solutions and formulating laws that can ensure that DPIs are safe, secure, trusted, and governed transparently. Also with this, gender equality and empowering all women and girls also have been declared under this declaration. Next, on countering terrorism and money laundering, creating a more inclusive world. And next is from Delhi, a vision of Brazil, South Africa, US also have been said under this. So that's all from our today's topics. To read this document, you can visit our website. Our website link have been provided in the description. To get more daily current affair videos, follow our YouTube channel, also our Telegram channel. Thank you.